What's up, fam? It's your boy Steve here, and today we're going to do something a little different. We're not just going to talk about new guns or the ones that keep getting hyped all over YouTube. We're talking about pistols that people actually trust. The ones that keep getting carried, shot, and relied on without making a big scene. Now, some of these you've already seen before, and there's a reason for that. They keep showing up, and they just work. It's just that simple. And no, we're not kicking this list off with a Glock. We'll get to that, don't worry, eventually. But for now, let's talk about some real-world trusted picks that are 100% worth buying in 2025. I've owned a lot of guns that sound good on paper, but end up sitting in the safe. This one, however, never does. The PDP's been with me for a while now. Every time I think about it, I take it to the range and it proves itself all over again. Grit's got some bite, slide's easy to run, the trigger's clean, and best of all, no drama. I've bought newer pistols since, spent more, carried less. This one just keeps showing up. If you're buying something this year to actually carry and use, don't collect dust. This one makes sense. You don't hear much about this one anymore, and that kind of bugs me. The PX4 Compact carry is one of those pistols that never asked for attention. It just ran. Rotating barrel, soft recoil, hammer fired, built like a tank. It's not loud, it's just right. I've run mine in a junk ammo, weather, no lube. Doesn't care. And yep, the Langdon version's nice, but even stock, this thing earned its keep. There's talk Beretta's gonna phase it out by the end of 2025. If that's true, that's a real loss. Because this thing, it still outshoots a lot of what people are carrying right now. If you find one, don't wait. This isn't a pistol that should disappear. Most folks overlook this one. I get it. It doesn't come with a lot of noise, but the Performance Center M&P is just built better. Slide's already cut, trigger is tuned, everything feels solid. No need to mess with anything. I've run standard M&Ps for years and they've always held up. But this version, I stopped going back after shooting it. It's not something you show off, it's something you use. The kind of pistol that stays in rotation while others come and go. If I was buying again this year, this would be near the top, no question. The P10C doesn't make a lot of headlines, but it's one of the few that still surprises me. The grip angle's right, the slide's got that sazy bite, and the trigger, it's cleaner than most pistols, twice the price. Always has been. I've run this next to Glocks, M&Ps, and even higher end stuff, and it keeps up real fine. No upgrades needed, it just runs. What I like most is that it feels locked in. No rattle, no nonsense, and it handles recoil better than people expect. This is what you should be buying in 2025, and it's something that people just don't talk about enough. But this one's been earning its spot quietly for years now. IWI Masada. One of those pistols people forget about until they shoot it. It's simple, but built solid. Slide's got real weight to it, the trigger is crisp, and the auto-cut's ready without any weird plates or adapter nonsense. I've seen this thing take a beating and keep going. No flex, no feed issues, no quirks. Just load it and go. It's not bold, and maybe that's why it gets passed over. But if you want something that'll hold up and not complain afterwards, this one's easy to trust. I'd still recommend it in 2025, especially to anyone who wants a no BS carry gun that works right out of the gate. Didn't think I'd still be recommending a full-size APX in 2025, but here we are. The new version fixed a lot, especially that awkward grip angle and slide serrations. Now it feels planted, balanced, and way better in the hand. Trigger is way cleaner than the first gen stuff, and once you shoot it side by side with some of the big name options, you realize it belongs here. It still doesn't get much love. Doesn't matter anyway, because it's a serious piece now, Definitely not something to underestimate anymore. Most people write this one off because of where it was made from, but the SAR9 Compact doesn't need to prove anything. It feels right in the hand, the trigger's better than you'd expect at this price, and it runs smooth. If you're buying a pistol this year to actually carry and not just line up in your safe, this is a smart one to grab. I've seen it handle heat, dirt, and sweat. No issue. The slide returns quick, the weight feels planted, and it stays flat under pressure. It's not trying to impress anyone, but it keeps doing the job regardless. People rolled their eyes when Springfield dropped this, and now they're starting to change their minds. The Echelon's got everything you want in a modern pistol, but built tighter than folks expected. Modular chassis, great grip texture, optic system that actually makes sense. I've run it enough now to say this: it's not hype, it holds up. Fast recoil recovery, good trigger, solid build, even dirty. It's not a legacy gun yet, but it's earning that spot real fast. If you're looking for something fresh that's already proving itself, this one's climbing the list. I've got a buddy who runs this 509 like it's a rental. 1,000+ rounds, dirty as hell, zero drama. The tactical version's got all the right upgrades: threaded barrel, optic ready, suppressor height sights. But what really sells it is how hard it takes abuse. Trigger's decent, grip texture's aggressive but not annoying, and the slide cycles clean even when filthy. I didn't expect to like it this much, but after watching his and running mine back to back, I get it. It's built to handle more than what most people ever throw at it. If you want one pistol that feels overbuilt but in the right way, this is it. I didn't buy the MR920 for looks, but it does get attention. It's basically a Glock underneath, but everything's so refined. Slide cuts, grip texture, trigger, all cleaned up without overdoing it. I took it out the same day as my buddy's stock Glock 19, and it was night and day. Smoother recoil, better reset, and it just felt more controlled. I still trust Glock, but this is what it feels like when someone listens and builds on it right. If you want something familiar but upgraded in all the right places, this one's easy to keep in the rotation. I didn't expect to keep this one. Figured I'd shoot it a bit and then trade it, but the T-Sauce B45, it earned its stay. It's not trying to reinvent the 1911, just delivers a clean, no-nonsense 45 that runs like it should. Steel frame, nice checkering, no rattling, and the slide feels like it's riding on rails. I've shot it next to guns twice the price, and this one didn't blink. The trigger's tight, recoil slow and flat, and everything fits together better than a budget 1911 should. A buddy of mine has the same one and carries it daily. Never touch the internals. Just shoots, cleans, repeats. It's not for everybody, I get it. It's heavier and old school, but if you want a 45 that looks like a tool and doesn't cost stupid money, this one makes sense. I didn't want to trust this one at first. Stoker's not exactly known for pistols, so when the STR9C dropped, I figured it was just another budget placeholder, something that people just buy once and forget about. But boy, was I wrong. The grip feels right, trigger's tight for the price, and the slide runs smoother than you'd expect from a company better known for shotguns. I ran mine with garbage ammo, barely oiled, and it still kept going. One of my buddies, who's a total Glock guy by the way, shot it and said, "This feels better than my 43X. Didn't expect that either. It's not fancy and not perfect, but it's real. And if you're shopping for $400, you'll have a hard time beating it. I'm gonna be straight with you. The G3Cs never run perfect for me. Little feed issues, some reset quirks, it just didn't earn a spot in my carry setup, but that's just my take. Plenty of you in the comments last time called it rock solid, said it ran clean, held up daily, no problems at all, and I believe that. Not every gun hits the same for everyone. It's budget built, no doubt, but it's also easy to carry, easy to run, and backed by real people putting rounds through it every day. A bunch of you backed it hard, so it's not just online noise, it's earned some trust. That alone makes it worth putting on this list. People used to laugh when you said PSA and carry pistol in the same sentence. Well, not anymore. The Dagger Compact came out swinging. Glock guts, better grip texture, optic-ready slide, all at a price that makes big brands nervous. What surprised me was how well it held up. No weird failures, no loose tolerances. It just shoots flat and stays tight. I've had viewers tell me they've run thousands of rounds through theirs with 0 parts swapped. That says something. It's still budget, but it doesn't feel like a throwaway. If you want real-world trust at under $400, the Dagger's earned a spot here. There's nothing new about the P226 Legion, and that's exactly why it's here. It's heavy, it's all metal, it costs more than most people want to spend, but when you shoot it, you get it. The slide cycles like it's riding rails, the trigger feels like someone hand-fitted, and the recoil just disappears. Everything about this gun is overbuilt, but in a good way. I've seen this exact pistol run dirty, run suppressed, run for thousands of rounds without losing a step. It's not built for YouTube thumbnails, it's built to stay in service. If you're buying something you'll still be proud to own 10 years from now, the Legion still earns that spot. You can roll your eyes all you want. The Glock 17 Gen 5 still belongs here. It's not exciting, it's not new, but it works every time. There's a reason this thing's issued around the world. The Gen 5 changes. Better grip, ambi-slide stomp, cleaner trigger, they actually made a difference without messing up the core. I've run mine in rain, dirt, and cold, and it doesn't even care. Mag drops clean, slide doesn't drag, the recoil's straight and easy to recover. You don't have to like Glock, but if you want something that's still trusted after decades, this one's a safe bet as it gets. If the Glock 17's your modern workhorse, the Beretta M984 feels like the one you passed down. Old school, but still sharp. Some guns earn their place by showing up for decades, and the M984 is one of them. I shot the original M9 years ago. Clunky controls, big grip, old sights. This version fixes all of that and keeps the soul. Better sights, threaded barrel, optics ready. And somehow, it still feels like a military sidearm, but smoother and tighter. It's not lightweight, not compact, but it's a gun you can train hard with and not worry about wearing out. This isn't Beretta trying to chase trends. It's them refining a platform people already trust. I wasn't a fan of the original CSX. Felt rushed, weird reset, awkward controls, just didn't click. But the CSXC, way different story. They fixed what needed fixing. Better trigger, improved ergonomics, no more of that false brake nonsense. It's still a hammer-fired micro, still super easy to carry, but now it actually feels like something you can trust to run daily. I know a few folks who gave it a second shot, and now they won't put it down. S&W didn't just patch it up, they rebuilt it right, and that earns a spot on this list. You don't buy a USP for modern features, you buy it because it's built like it'll survive the next century. Big frame, tall bore, old school controls, but somehow it still holds up. That slide is heavy in the best way, absorbs recoil, cycles smooth, and the thing just eats whatever you feed it. I've seen beat-up USPs run circles around newer pistols. No upgrades, no tuning, just decades of showing up and getting it done. It's not cheap and it's not sleek, but if you want something that's outlasted the hype, this baby is it. Most folks won't carry something this expensive, but the ones who do, they usually don't go back. The SFX9 isn't built to impress, it's built to outlast. Steel frame, tight fit, perfect cycling, and probably the best trigger you'll feel on a carry gun. It's fast, it's flat, and nothing feels loose, ever. A buddy of mine runs his every single day. No malfunctions, no complaints, just confidence. It's not cheap, but it earns its cost every time you press that trigger. If you're done chasing upgrades and want something that's already there, this little number's got you covered. Alright guys, that does it. Not every pistol here is perfect, but they've all earned trust somewhere. I've run some of them, and my friends have run the others, and none of these are here for hype. Could have added more, to be honest, but this list, this one felt right for now. Well, this has been Steve, now signing out. So drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll be reading each and every one of them.